Welcome to my video. Today I wanted to talk about consciousness and what happens when we die. Um, so, we are energy, and energy is everywhere. Fuck, I can't do this. Okay. So when we die, then that light in our head shrinks into a smaller fabric of space-time or whatever, and then it connects to smaller waves, smaller things, smaller stuff, and it goes into space-time pretty much. And then it connects to the seven chakras, which align with the seven subtle bodies. Which are the seven churches and the seven candlesticks and the seven, and that is pretty much what church is these meditative states when you do single-pointed meditation, but it has to be on something the size of a mustard green seed. So that's one idea, and the other idea is when we die, our energy gets dispersed out into the environment and then we're basically not very conscious at all. But so time is to pass really fastly until we incarnate out of another being, since everything is conscious to a certain level, which is some things that have hardly any consciousness. Going back to the subtle body thing, that's a different story. That would be worlds that are overlapped of different worlds, fading into a DMT state pretty much, because the worlds overlap and interconnect so much that it creates microns. So, and I think I'm pretty much talking about the same thing. I think here's the third option. I think that this is actually how it really works. We bloom out of the bodies all the way out into everything, the clouds, everything, like the earth, and then we're reborn. We go back into something. It's like we're the light in our head, and when it shrinks down, it disperses there, but it goes into a channel. Consciousness travels through a channel at death, and so it disperses into it's like a puddle of water, and then it goes into multiple drops. But the thing is, that energy and that drop, where the most amount of energy is in the drop, it's the path that takes as it's splitting. So the path the energy takes of the puddle of water is going to be where that section is lit up the most. And so as the brain cell is dying, it's going to follow where it's lit up the most, which could be anywhere. So we come back as whatever we're around. And that's why I think soaking the body in psychedelics a long period after they die is mandatory. Very, very mandatory. And also, I think soaking them in heroin and stuff like that is a good idea too. But that would put them in detox. But maybe that wouldn't. I haven't worked that one out yet. So, but psychedelics are definitely, yes, that would definitely help. that definitely help. However, the opiates were administered. Anyways, there's something, but still, it's still gonna break down to that channel. It's gonna stick with the most energetic part of that whole, like the puddle to the droplet. Like if that droplet is of that puddle is lit up the most while it's exiting, it'll exit to that droplet instead of that droplet. So then you have a droplet, and then that energy, say, joins into the puddle. Now, you could work out the archetypes. You could work out the algorithm of that droplet hitting a bigger droplet or a smaller droplet. What's the odds? There would be an algorithm to that, if you're getting me. So, anyways, that is really the 7 heavens, and that is really, I'm pretty sure, what happens when we die. Goodbye.